making guacamole. This is a simple recipe and lots of fun. It's one of my favorite things to eat. The first thing you'll need is avocados. Ripe avocados. That means not green. Get brown ones. If they're not brown, wait for them to turn brown before you buy them and bring them home. Now at a certain point, what might happen is the skin might start to sink in a little bit. At that point, they might be getting a little bit too ripe. They're still edible, but what'll happen is you might have a bit of stringiness or a little bit of discoloration on the inside. But that's okay, we can live with that. Next, you'll need limes. You'll need 2 limes for every avocado you pick out. Now that's not exact, limes are different sizes, avocados are different sizes. It's just an estimate. So I've got 2 avocados, therefore I've got 4 limes. You'll also need a metal bowl, a cutting board, salt, pepper, a sieve, strainer, food mill, food press, or some other kind of straining device to mash up the avocado. You can even use a potato masher if you want to. And of course you'll need a spoon. We'll start off by de-skinning and de-pitting the avocados. This is very easy to do. All you're going to do is make an incision all the way around, go through, remove the pit, pull the skin back, and toss the insides into the sieve. Do not use your favorite knife for this. Use a crappy knife that you don't care too much about. The reason why is when you go to remove the pit, it is possible to damage the knife. So, make your incision along the side, simply turn, and this will be incredibly easy to do. Avocados are soft when they're ripe. Go all the way around, and then give it a twist and pull out. So you can see there's a bit of discoloration on this one because it is a bit overripe. There's the pit. Now the way you get the pit out, simply take your knife and whack it into the pit. It'll stick in place. At that point, just give it a slight turn, and out comes the pit. Now if you decide that you want to keep this for a little bit longer before you do your preparation, if you take it out of the skin, go ahead and pop the pit into the container with the inside of the avocado. That'll keep it fresh longer. Now all I have to do is squeeze this into the sieve. First, I'm going to cut around some of the discolored parts. We'll just use the good stuff. Now it's time to cut the limes. I don't have as much avocado as I originally thought, so 2 should do it. The only reason you want to cut them up is to get the juice out of them, and there are a lot of different ways to do it. Some people use a hand reamer or one of those push-down juicers. I, on the other hand, just like to cut them into wedges and then squeeze them with my fingers. It means I don't need another machine, and it's just as efficient. Now back to the avocado. Ripe avocado is a nice creamy consistency, so all you have to do at this point is push it through the sieve into the bowl. Simple. Just continue pushing it through the sieve until it's made it all the way through. Once you're done with the sieve, you'll have a nice fine light green paste just like this. At this point, you want to add your lime juice. Okay, I know what you're thinking. How much lime juice did I put in? Well, you put in enough so that it's still a paste, but it's not soupy. Now what the lime juice does is it does 3 things. 1, it acts as a preservative because acidic food does not go bad or get bacteria as easily as regular food. The second thing it does is fix the color. It prevents oxidization. The avocado will turn black if you don't add any citrus juice to it. And of course the third thing is flavor. Now if you run out of limes in a pinch, you can use lemons, grapefruits, orange, or any other kind of citrus fruit. It'll do the same thing, but the taste will be slightly different. Now what we're going to do is add the salt and pepper. The salt and pepper are purely for flavor. So just add as much as you think you need, taste it, and then if you think you add more, add more. Don't be overambitious at the beginning. Remember, you can always add more salt or pepper, but you can't take it out once it's in there. The rule's the same for the lemon or lime juice. Just go ahead and add what you think you need, taste it, and if you need more, add a bit more in. This is when you have to use your own best judgment, and measurements don't quite work. Salt. Pepper. Stir. And that's it, all done. We've got our guacamole. Now I had to taste this batch 5 times in a row before I got it just the way I like it. and you'll probably have to do the same. And it's a good general rule. Always taste your food, otherwise it'll never come out tasting right. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and happy cooking.